Atenção. That's what I heard when I felt the energy behind the cards for the collective this week, which just means attention in Portuguese. Sometimes I hear Portuguese words. And I saw a stone slab, just like in the picture of the Four of Swords. So some of you guys are taking a rest, taking a break, kind of zoning out. And you're not paying attention to something that you need to be paying attention to. Now, looking at the Queen of Wands, that's the you need to kind of like get on the ball about something. Queen of Wands is kind of in charge, is supposed to be doing something, or supposed to be in charge of something, is supposed to be paying attention to something because they're in charge of it, and you guys aren't doing that. Now, the stone slab looked kind of like in this picture. It's like, again, somebody's like resting, zoning out, taking a chill pill, and then there was one more thing that I saw, and that was a chipmunk. Of all things, it was kind of weird, but it was almost like the cartoony chipmunk. But chipmunks are kind of like almost like always the innocent bystander. Chipmunks are very innocent, they're very delicate, and they're very fragile, and they could easily be damaged by some sort of like external situation, right? You always feel bad for the chipmunk because the chipmunk is such a fragile little creature. So there's a sense of something that you guys need to take care of where you could end up getting run over. You could end up getting run over if you don't pay close attention to what's going on around you. Looking at the bottom, we have the Hangman reversed. Wow, talk about looking in the wrong direction. That's the Hangman reversed. Let's see what's underneath it. The star, you're not seeing the future. You're looking at something that is not the correct path for the future. You're not paying attention to what's coming in the future. The star's the future, and the High Priestess reversed. Lack of intuition, a lack of foresight, a lack of, maybe you guys gotta start doing some tarot yourselves, because that is a lack of insight and a lack of knowing and a lack of understanding. All right, let's pull some oracle cards, see what else we can get out of this for you guys for this week. Tell me more about what's going on with the collective this week. Why? What is this thing that's coming that they need to watch out for? Tell me more about it. Tell me more about what's coming this week that we need to, okay? Wow, left turn arrow. So that's something unexpected. Now, what's unexpected? The bread. The bread is resources like your daily bread. So something unexpected is going to happen that's going to require an expenditure of resources, like, let's just say, what's in your bank account. Your daily bread is not like your savings account. Your daily bread is what's in your checking account that is just what goes in and out that you need to use to live, right? The bread, you need to eat bread. Now, there's an unexpected expense that's going to kind of cut into your daily bread. And that's what's coming up this week. You're not paying attention to it. Let's draw more cards and find out more about it. Okay, the ship, Gemini, and the key. This is almost like an unexpected expense that has to do with either you traveling or you having people over your house who are traveling in from out of town. And that ends up actually cutting into your expenses. It ends up being an unexpected expense because you have to, if you're having guests over, you have to buy more bread, right? Or buy more food in general. And so the advice here is to pay attention. Pay attention to the resources that you're using because there's going to be some unexpected expenses coming up with regards to, visitations. Visitations is what I'm getting, Gemini with the ship. So if you want to have, be able to afford all of the nice things for your visitors, for your guests, that's the key, is to kind of actually have a handle on the situation. If you want to be the queen of, where is she? I wanted to grab her. The Queen of Wands from before. If you want to be the Queen of Wands, then you also have to grab the key. You have to take better control of the situation. I think you guys got to plan a little bit better for maybe the holiday season. If you guys are having guests over, well, maybe you got to plan a little bit better than you are. If you're planning to go away, maybe just holiday plans in general. I think you guys need to get a better handle on your plans because resources are involved. And resources that could come out of left field with the left turn arrow if you're not prepared for what's going to happen. On the bottom, we also have the number 7, which is a number for heaviness. It's like if you have all your in-laws over, it's pretty heavy, right? It's a lot of food. The number 7 is a number for weight. And so it ends up being like a weight upon your resources, like I said. Let's go ahead and pull some advice. I feel like I already gave you guys a little advice. Let's see if anything else comes out for advice for the collective. Anything else for advice for everybody? Any advice? Okay. Wow. All those same cards coming back out. We've got the High Priestess and the Star. Now here's the interesting part. High Priestess is no longer reversed. So the advice is kind of obvious. It's like, turn on your intuition. Turn on, pay attention with your, up here, with your third eye. See through the obvious. And also, think about the future. Think about the future with the Star card, and you don't actually even have to do a lot. Four of Swords, you can do this from your couch, okay? You can do all of this planning from your couch. It's not even like you have to struggle. It's just a matter of paying attention to it. It's just a matter of focalizing on what's coming in the future instead of completely zoning out. It's just what's going to be required. It's the advice to tune in and also turn on your intuition, you know, because some of the things that you're expected to pay attention to are not things that you'll see with your regular eye, okay? They're things that you will see only with a keener eye, with an eye of understanding, you know? That's the High Priestess. You're not gonna see through the surface of your situation, which again, you're not paying attention to, unless you actually pay closer attention and with a keener eye and an eye of understanding for really what's coming in the future. Let's see if we get any other advice from the Oracle cards. On the bottom, we do have the Five of Pentacles, with the Ten of Swords. Man. I mean, yeah, this is like running into financial problem. This is like financial difficulties. Five of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords is your wallet, literally, your bank account's empty. It's like you went to swipe your card and it got declined, okay? That is the Five of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. Be aware that you could run down your credit card, your banking account to the point where you get declined if you don't plan a little bit better and get a little bit better of a handle on what's coming in the future, especially with regards to visitations, like I said. All right, let's see if we get anything else from the Oracle cards. Anything else here for this one? Okay. I really think you guys are hosting something. Look at this. We've got the number 7 in the bed. It's kind of like get a guest bed. It's kind of like build a guest room. The number 7 is kind of constructing and adding something. And then the bed is, you know, a bed. So it's like adding a bed. You got a lot of elements. Maybe it's your guests. And maybe it's the fact that an extra bed's going to be set up for you when you go somewhere else too. But it's going to require extra. On the bottom, we have the number 9. This holiday season, be prepared to have to do extra, provide for extra. Your plans will end up being that way. And so you might as well get ready now. Get started now. Start, you know, get your guest bedroom set up now. That's the advice here. Let's see what else there is. Yeah, because it's gonna end up like everybody says they're coming at the same time. Look at this. We've got the volcano, the heart, and the ear. It's like you got everyone's a maybe on your Facebook invite until the very last day when suddenly they all turn to yeses. And suddenly you need to provide a guest bedroom for like 20 people because you expected maybe 3 and now all 20 are coming because all the maybes shifted to yeses. And that's what happens. That's what happens, and that's why you guys got to get prepared for a bigger event than you expect this holiday season, or at least coming up in the next couple of weeks. All right, guys, that's going to be a reading. Thank you guys for being here. If you want to support the channel, support what I do, you can follow the channel, subscribe, or you can also check me out on Patreon, where I have more videos. I've got love readings, all sorts of cool stuff. So links are below. Check that out. With that, I will see you guys next time.